It's gonna be what it's gonna be. God bless. Karen Sims Harrell, Twisted Threads, LLC. All of the things. Just coming before you real quickly this morning. Whatever you celebrating or not, I'm celebrating life in another day, and celebrating my independence in Christ. God bless America. I'll say that one right there. HHH, Healthy Health Habits. Out here early because I'm in a state where it's going to be 100 degrees today. And so I decided to start early. But clearly I did not start early enough because it is already 80 degrees out here. But I've gotten almost 2 miles in at around 5,000 steps. Very, very close to it. You know what? I'm going to walk and talk just so that we could do a couple of things. Here's one of the things that I do. And I know a lot of y'all don't do this. I do take time when I can put my feet in the grass. I'm one of those ones who I won't lay directly on the grass, but I'll lay on the blanket on the grass. But it's one of those things that there are a lot of studies that show health habits to putting your feet on the earth. Yes, your bare feet. Make sure you're in a safe space, in a safe neighborhood. Watch out for the poop, all that other stuff. But get yourself somewhere, whether it's the beach, whether it's your backyard, whether it's your front lawn. Being able to walk with your feet on the ground gives you a connection to the earth that it's a God moment for me. Maybe a lot of people don't think of it that way. They might say, oh, you connected to the universe. Well, you are, but this is one of the ways that I connect to God, to center myself, to even when I'm away, have an opportunity to build and grow. I am highlighting healthy health habits because it's one of those things that, when we get into this clean-ager stage, there are a lot of things it's easy for us to do. Because who's going to check me, boo? Who's going to check me? Who's going to tell me what not to eat? Who's going to tell me what not to drink, what not to consume, what not to have in my body? I'm going to tell you who's going to tell you. The FDA, the USDA, they're going to tell you what's on recall. And if it doesn't ignite your mind to say, there's something about this Western medicine that might be able to use some enhancements, might be able to be helped out a little bit. So a lot of us getting extra vitamin D outside today. That's a wonderful thing. Many of us will be home, y'all in your houses, in your air conditioning or central air. I was sitting here walking like, remember when we didn't have no fans in the house? Yeah, me either. Okay? It wasn't that it didn't happen, but some of the bad stuff we forget on purpose. Because nobody need to remember how bad we sweat just from going to the kitchen to the living room. So I want to remind you, healthy health habits. Keep your body moving. Make sure you're doing something. It doesn't have to, I'm not a gym rat. So please, you're going to find me in the gym. I've found that the gym is for the winter months when it's cold outside and I could go there to move my money. Good morning, Kendra. Happy holiday if you're celebrating. God bless. God bless. We out here. Listen, I ain't even moving fast. I'm moving slow because I done told y'all it's already 80 degrees out here. I need to know who made God mad in Texas, because it be hot. Okay? Like hot. This is a different type of hot than hot. Morning, sissy. Love you, miss you. Listen, don't tell nobody. But this is like a mini trip with the husband, right, sis? Because him don't like going outside. But we can't come to see you at the Underwood Ranch. So I had to, get him acclimated to going outside. It, sis. Hydrate. All of the water. I got me this little cute collapsible water bottle. But healthy health habits. I want to remind y'all, like I said, get your feet on the earth, whether it's the beach, whether it's the ground. Get your water, like my sissy said. Hydrate, whatever that means for you. Some of y'all don't like water, put some lemon in it, get one of your electrolyte things. I don't care how you do it, just do it. But here's another thing that I want to remind us that is good for our health. Find somebody to laugh with. Stop watching these ratchet videos and find maybe a video that's going to make you laugh. My grandkids supply me with so much laughter. I almost need CPR sometimes because, they are some funny jokers. Get you around somebody who's going to laugh with you. I know one of the things that Alfred and I, we are always working. We are always doing stuff. We're always building. We're always grinding. But we also make sure we take the opportunity. Morning, sis. Good morning. Favorite chef. Good morning, favorite chef. Janika Covington, if y'all know, go find her and go ahead and vote for her, because we believe in her dream. That's why I'm supporting as much as I can. We believe in your dream, Janika. We believe in those things. But anyway, getting back to the thing. Get you somebody to laugh with, because that's a healthy health habit. Stress will kill you from being, bottled up all the time. We'll talk about other things, but, I can't tell y'all what to do, but find you a partner. If you in that religious area that you need to be married before you do it, go ahead and get married and have you some marital relations. I promise it's better. I don't know what to tell you. It's just better for me, maybe not for you. Keita, no. Okay, never mind. We can't have that conversation. It's too early in the morning, but Keita already know the things I say. Anyway, and Ruth, you know the actual history, so... Look at me. Okay, I'm adding hope to myself from just contemplating the memories. Make sure you support somebody. I'm just giving you a few healthy health habits. I remember hearing a preacher preach about how God blessed somebody because they prayed for their friends. Because they prayed for their friends, because they supported their friends. Like, there's a blessing in that. And if we could just tap onto that, a lot of people would be better. A lot of people would do better if you learned how to support somebody. Listen, I didn't always know how to be a friend. I still ain't a good friend. Sometimes I'm like the greatest friend in the world. And then there are other times where I gotta shake my head and be like, ooh, girl, you is a ratchet friend. But then God gives grace and he allows you to come alongside. Yes, that after dark conversation, we gonna have it because the Lord is releasing me for some things. But if y'all didn't check out the show on Tuesday, you missed it. Okay, you missed it. Go ahead on back on my page and find the live from Tuesday. I'm going to repost it for all the replayers because there was some good nuggets in there that helped me, because y'all know I'm in my soft life right now. If you didn't know, I'm in my soft life. Tina, welcome to the soft life. This is what I call this married life right here. This is what I call this married life. So, as we get into it and looking to see what are the things that we need to be putting into earth. Most of y'all on my page is queen ages and king ages. That means we are more mature. We either waiting on Social Security or God to come back. Them the last two things on the list at this particular point. And y'all remember when? I can't wait to be 18. I can't wait to be 21. Now these birthdays come around and we be like, never mind. Like, you keep that. I'm 50 again. 50 was a pretty decent year for me. I know what the calendar say. I'm supposed to be 51, but 50 was good. So we going to repeat it. So I'm 50 again. When people say, how old are you? I'm 50 again. That's the whole answer. You want to know more, you got to know me to know more than that. But 50 was good. So at some point I'll remember. After 50, should we even be counting? Like, I'm just saying. We've arrived. We've arrived. That's all I can say. Shout out to those that are well over 50. And for the wisdom that you've shared, even with your life, even if we didn't have a lot of time. I'm thinking of Miss Aretha, I love you so much. And all of the things that you and your family have supported, and just y'all being y'all. Like, can I say that? I had to remember everybody didn't grow up the way we grew up, sisters. They didn't have, one, they ain't have a Linda and Ulysses. Your life would be different. That's all I can say. Some of y'all wouldn't have made it. Let's just put it right out there. Some of y'all would not have made it with a Linda and Ulysses. And then I think about that with my own children. Honey, they barely made it, but I knew what I had to do to get them to a certain point, and I did what I could. had a conversation with one of my sisters who our children are full grown. And sometimes the decisions that our children make is not in alignment with what we would want it to be. But here's another healthy health habit for parents. It ain't all your fault. If you afforded the opportunity and tried your best to instill particular things, know this: just because they might be late bloomers, might have had a failure to launch, does not mean that life is over. They still have opportunity as long as there's breath in your body. No, they don't go to church like they did. We probably traumatized them, but that's a whole nother story. Yes, Lord. Because mine was in church every time I was in church. And anybody who know me, y'all know, look for me at the church house first and then come to my home address, because it probably was backwards that way. Frequent flyer miles, they got them. But the Lord is still able to bring messages to them that I instilled in them years ago. Shout out to my middle son, Joshua. He'd be like, all right, Ma, you know, the old dude, Mr. Earl, did so and so and so, and he was talking to me, and it reminded me of the conversation that we had back when I was 15, back when I was 20. He said something to me, because he said a lot of times he'll think about a thing that somebody says to them, and then he wants to rebel against the thing that I said. Bro, you 30. That road is past. You rebelling against me for what? I'm not coming to whoop nobody, especially not in this heat. You ain't on no punishment. Whatever you do, the consequence is yours. So, yeah, don't worry about rebelling against me. I don't care no more. I literally do not care. But I'm praying for them. And I know that God's good success is their portion. And so I speak to them from the place that I know that they will go. How about that? Many of us fuss at our children for what we see right now. Start speaking to them from the places that they will go. And watch God do that thing. Keita, everybody's kids going crazy. It ain't just ours. Ruth, everybody's kids going crazy. It ain't just ours. So sometimes the moment be like, Lord, I thank you for the crazy that my children bring me, because I couldn't handle y'all crazy. Couldn't handle it. We don't get too much, you know, with my kids got mouths on them. Go figure. I don't know where that came from, but they got mouths on them. And then I see my grandchildren, and it honestly makes me chuckle, because I had it better. These grandkids is 2.0. They parents gonna have to know Jesus, or they bout to get orange jumpsuits, because they gonna kill these little rugrats. I promise. Like, the mouth on the next generation and iteration of me, plus the extra DNA, child, stretch your hand and just say, bless Mimi's crew, because I always say the world ain't ready for them. That part, you are not alone. That's one of the things that we got to remind ourselves. Another healthy health habit. Stop assigning pain to yourself for things that's just part of life. It's just a section that you got to go through, you know. I'm learning what foods my husband like to eat. I'm learning the ways that he like to move. And he don't move like me. But I also am learning how to move differently as a married woman. Because y'all know, I'll be on y'all couch. All of y'all. We ain't going to no hotel. We ain't doing that. Listen, I'm being town, so Tuesday and Wednesday is your day. And then, you know, the question when I roll into town where we got multiples, do we have to share? Y'all already know the answer to that. Yes, you gotta share. You gotta share. That's why I need my friends to be friends, because, oh, Lord, that's a whole nother thing. Healthy health habits. Still get my steps in. Happy 4th for those who are celebrating. Happy day off and extended vacation for those of us who got questions for this America that we asking God to bless. I might be in that area, Because I want God to bless America. But Lord, y'all get on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, I said it. Getting on my nerves sometimes. Know that God loves you. I can't love you as good as him, but I do my best. I try to support. I try to encourage. Make sure y'all know what it is. Healthy health habits. We got 6 more months in this year. Make sure you are tracking that point. Okay, Juneteenth 2.0. I like it. I like it. I like it. Fun fact. Independence Day is celebrated as America's birthday because it's the day it is published as the day that the Constitution was signed. When in fact, the Constitution was actually, I think, signed on July 2nd. The printing of the Constitution happened on July 4th. Listen, when you get grown and you realize these goofballs been lying to us about every doggone thing, it changed how things happen in your life. I love y'all tremendously. Healthy health habits. Write some down. Figure out what it is. Get you an opportunity to laugh. Y'all know I stay cackling with Keita. Oop, there's a segment. Cackling with Keita. Love it. Get you some time to love on you. That's what I did this morning. Before it was 80 degrees. The breeze is still flowing. Y'all see that sunshine trying to come through that thing. Meanwhile, sweat dripping. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Do something. Move something. Love yourself today. If it is a day off for you, love yourself extra. If it's a day on for you, make sure that you take a moment some type of way to write down why you need to celebrate your birthday. This is America's birthday. Y'all know I'm here always for the celebration, always for the cake. Get out there and figure out what you have to do today, and it might be hard, but work towards that softness in your life where you get to sit down and watch the kids drive. They drive your kids crazy. Okay, that's my testimony. I love it. I love being around my grandkids because they absolutely drive my children crazy, and it is one of my favorite pastimes to watch. Get your steps in. I'm already halfway there. Now I gotta figure out. I'm in the backyard. I gotta figure out how to get out of this backyard. You know, we in Texas, so nobody don't shoot me. Lord have mercy. Y'all send prayers. Love y'all. Be blessed. Make it an amazing day.